All right. So if you guys all got the memo that we're going to be live and once a month for Get Fearless Freedom, we have a lot of things happening. So my busy season is happening now. So I'm going to be I have actually two things I'm going to talk about tonight here and take kind of a vote on. So but we're going to get started. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope your business is thriving. The whole point of being in a home-based business is to market your business, right? Market your business, and that's the focus of tonight. So we're gonna get started. Again, my name's Tammy. I'm gonna record this here tonight. We're excited to, like I said, be back on Zoom because it's been a whole month. So where were we? We actually, because of our home-based business, we're able to travel a whole month. I mean, talk about fearless freedom, right? And let me tell you, with some of those roads, I was literally fearful. I'm sorry, but I claim to be a fearless person. Nope, not when you talk about these back roads. I mean, it was insane. Ask Rob. I literally just was like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening to me. And then I get a spider bite or something like that. And so I'm covered with spider bites, as you can see, all over my hands, my arms, my face. I literally had to go to the hospital last week 2 times. I've had 5 doctors look at me. They still can't figure out what's going on with me. So, but here I am. The show must go on. I almost canceled tonight, but I felt like we should all get together again and just kind of, maybe discuss the home-based business industry. Where is it going? The worse that the economy is, the better that we do here. So I just want people to sit back, relax. We're going to record this once again, and we're going to get this started. So Rob, I'm going to make you co-host just because for some reason it's not allowing me to, or are you able to admit everybody into the waiting room? Okay, let's see if you can do that. Because for some reason I'm having to still do that
Yeah,
manually.
let me check real quick. If you put me on co-host,
It looks like you are.
okay, then yeah, I can admit people.
Okay, if you can take that over, because you know your mom is not very good multitasking. So we're gonna get going and I'll record this. Welcome, everybody. My name's Tammy. I'm the Fearless Mama, and the show must go on. It is October 6th. Rob and I have been traveling for over a month now, and we're excited to be back live. We're doing this podcast style here tonight. We don't have a real formal presentation. I just wanted to touch bases with everybody and just kind of go over from my viewpoint, what's going on here with Get Fearless Freedom movement. I established Get Fearless Freedom in 2019 in order for people to plug into an existing system that helps people follow up. Okay. What is Get Fearless Freedom? Get Fearless Freedom is an overview or a business opportunity. This is the overview for it. It's a business opportunity where you can earn 200, 500, 1,000, and $2,000 sales. Okay. I also use this sales funnel for other opportunities, and I have for 6 years. I've actually used this opportunity and the structure to launch other businesses, other offers. I have a lot of people that use the sales funnel and this system for other offers. What does that mean? Well, let's just say that you're an affiliate marketer or you're a network marketer and you have no way of learning how to drive traffic. Like if you don't drive traffic, okay, and I was driving traffic while I was driving. Okay. What does that mean? It means that someone comes to your website and they get presented with a page that says, hey, would you like to take a look at this? And asks for their email. That's it. That's how simple it is. And with my capture pages of, I don't know how many I've launched, just thousands and thousands of capture pages since we launched the system for people, it works. Okay. So you have an independent autoresponder, which means you, not a company, not a company that will steal your leads. You literally get to collect your own leads. How cool is that? I don't know of any other system out there that allows you to put leads onto a database of a third party. Now, if this sounds like all foreign and going over your head, how would you like it if you set up a shop, let's say you set up a restaurant, right? You set up a restaurant, and all of a sudden that that competitor of yours comes over and says, "Hey, I want to take your customers." Would you be happy about that? I don't think so. I think you'd be pretty ticked, wouldn't you? So that's what's happened in this industry, is that because of so many people online now, and they're zigging and they're zagging and they're launching this, and you're confused about that, you're trying to figure out what the heck is going on. Why am I not making money online? Well, it's because your customers don't know about you. Okay. So in the 30 days that I've taken time off, I'm like, how can I effectively help you to launch your business online? Because I've been doing this for 15 years. I have been successful at it. I've made multiple seven figures, but how can I help you to launch your business? So no matter whether you're launching Get Fearless Freedom or another home-based business, okay? And I have people that have, again, used my funnels and used my systems and used my knowledge, okay? Whether directly or indirectly, they've used my knowledge in order to make money online. I've coached a lot of people, okay? But it boils down to a couple things, okay? That know, like, and trust. How do you get that? How do you build that know, like, and trust? Do they absolutely love working with you, or are they repelling? Are you getting people to say no all the time? Where is it in the process that the chink is in the chain? Because it's a chink in the chain somewhere, okay? There's a chink in the chain somewhere. So we have obviously social media now that people are just like, oh my gosh, I'm just all confused. And the problem is you need to take a step back, just like Rob and I did, for a full month, and to look at your business at a 30,000 foot view. What do you have? What income streams do you have? How can you actually, successfully market yourself online? Because that's what it is. There's not one person that have said to me, you know what, I absolutely love your website. Oh my God, I'm joining because of your website, and I absolutely have to need it. I need it in my life. It's the reason why they join myself, my son, and other leaders on here and other people that I've coached, is because they've branded themselves. They've branded themselves, especially in this social media era. I don't know why I still have to admit everybody on here. I'm not sure what's
So
going on.
sorry, Mom. I was editing the keynote a
Oh,
little
that's
bit
okay. Oh, I
because
wanted
I
to
just
make
want to.
sure.
Yeah, that was me.
All right, so it's all right, cool. It's you. All right, no worries. So Rob's gonna do the short presentation. This is the recording. I'm recording this, so we have it in our Facebook group. I just want people to understand that this is a program I didn't program. I'm not a programmer. I'm just a marketer. I'm just a stay-home mom, now grandmother. And I just want people to know you can piggyback off of my training in the back office. So this is not like where you're going to get handheld every single day. No, I did not want that. Okay. That's a network marketing company. That's more for people that literally want to, be told what to do. And this is not a job. This is not a a handheld thing, okay? When you join Get Fearless Freedom, it's super automated. All right, so I'm going to show you two parts tonight, where you can earn money with Get Fearless Freedom, or where you can use the funnels, my capture page system, for any other opportunity. Okay, once again, this is what I've used since 2019 to rank up to many, many leaderboards. All right, and this is what we do. So let me just share my screen here. I'm going to show you guys how you use a simple capture page. All righty. Very, very easy. Excuse me. This is how I share. 1 second here. All right. Oops, I got a couple people. Hold on 1
Just
second.
click allow.
Yeah, I just lost the person again. 1 second. Okay, cool. All right. So let me just share my screen, and this is all I do all the time. I have a home-based business magazine ad running right now, and this is what the page looks like, for example, in that magazine ad. Okay. Can everybody see this okay? Hope so. Okay. So these are simple capture pages. Why do they work so well? Well, number one, again, it's like a billboard sign, as a person's driving by. they'll say, oh my gosh, I got to check this out. But you have about 6 seconds to grab a person's attention. Did you know that we get about 100 notifications a day on our phones now? It's crazy. So who feels overwhelmed and who feels like I really need to have a capture page that's going to collect someone's lead in 6 seconds? Now, the reason why I rank up to leaderboards is number one, I don't have to worry about any rejection. And the reason why I close sales, I just closed the $2,000 sale the other day, just recently for one of our top affiliates, okay, with a laptop deal and the whole 9 yards. The reason why I can do that is because I have a 7-minute video that people watch before I even call them back. So step one is they opt into this funnel from an ad. So you can either place an ad on your Facebook like I do. Hopefully I won't get messenger messages while I'm here, but you can put it in your intro. This is my business page. They can see it from a story. They will go to getfearlessfreedomnow.com and they will click on it. It pops up and there it is. It's presented with a page. Okay. And people can opt on to that page, goes to a 7-minute video. Where does the lead go? Does anyone have a guess onto where the lead goes? Anyone in here? I've taught this thousands of times. The people that jump on all the time should know the answer. It goes on your autoresponder. It's your lead. It's not mine. It's not the company's. It's no one's. It doesn't go into Facebook la la land. You don't have to sit on Messenger all day long. You're literally collecting the lead that goes either into Aweber or GetResponse. That's it. That's how simple it is. Okay. And from there, if the person's interested, I send out, now if they stay on your list, I meant to say, I send out an email to your leads, to your list. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and go live right now. Am I still live? Okay. Yeah, I am. All right. I want to make sure I was still live. That's how simple Get Fearless Freedom is. And I could end the Zoom right here. But it gets better. If you join at any level, you will have my DMO. What is my DMO? My daily method of operations. Where do I post? I post on Facebook. I do YouTube videos. I do Craigslist ads. I do magazine ads. I do solo ads. That's pretty much the majority of what I do while I'm driving down the highway, whether I'm in the hospital getting, corrected for a bug bite that I got, that went crazy. I don't get it. But hey, spiders happen, right? Spiders happen. So I'm just telling you, you can launch this for any business, okay? I'm going to show you another sales system. This one here, and then Rob can go over Get Fearless Freedom and what's in each level. This one here, I launched and I got 43 personals right away. Okay, I don't name names on this Zoom. This is a generic Zoom, but what I did was when I joined it, because I love it, I'm very much into health and wellness. I launched it. I put 45 people in 1 month, 2 months actually. Okay. And I can do that over and over and over again, over and over and over again. Okay. So I just feel like because we were gone for a whole month, I wanted to share those two awesome offers that I have. And everybody knows that when you get into home-based business, it's an offer. You're getting into an offer. What does an offer what does it mean? It means that you're essentially marketing for a company. Okay. The offer is the company that you're representing, right? So you can either be, an affiliate, or they call them reps, whatever the company wants to say, but it's an offer that you're getting into. So you need to market the offer. All right. So however you want to do it, you want to do it with solo ads. You want to do it with, there's some pay-per-click companies out there. You want to go to a fair. I have Chris Hinson on here. He's going to be launching a business and he's going to be going to a festival. Okay. He just told me today. So I just want people to know that when he's handing out a business card, it's going to go to a capture page and he's going to collect that database. See, when I was a mortgage broker and a real estate investor back when I was in my 40s, we didn't have this technology. You want to know what I asked everybody when they came into the office? Hey, could I get your name and your phone number? And I'll give you a call back. It was when Rob was about 11 years old. Okay. He's been working by my side for probably many, many years than he even realizes. But you collect the customer, you collect the lead, so in some fashion, somehow. And you always want to have that kind of a system because I'm telling you right now, you're not a very good follow-up person. You're just not. We all get busy. So I follow up for you. I follow up for you and I send out emails. So let me just share that. Now, who's a really good follow-up person? There might be a better follow-up person than me on this Zoom, but I can tell you that a lot of people have told me, oh my gosh, you're a follow-up maniac, right? So what do I do for the $47 a month? I send out emails. I log into my back office and I'll show you, I'll demonstrate that now so you can see, because again, we're visual learners. And I will go into I keep an actual email with all the people's emails that I'm on lists and stuff. And it's really, really slow, so I apologize. But let me just go into one of my emails here and I'll show you guys an example of an email. Now, who likes to send out, who likes to figure out what to create, what to say? Who likes to do that on the Zoom? Are you guys really loving how to, like sit down? Okay, what should I say to these people today? Or would you rather have me do it for $47 a month? You'd rather have me do it? Yeah, that's what I figured. So this is what I do. So all you got to do is literally get people on your list and I send them out. This is what I said tonight, right? This is how people got on tonight. They got an email. Hey there, it's this time again. It's a Get Fearless Freedom Zoom is happening soon. So jump on. Love to hear what your thoughts are. Come and join us. Now, if I if someone joins tonight, for example, and you bring someone here to a Zoom that we're, getting back into the swing of things for the fall season, right? In October and November and December, the 3 busiest months of the year. Honestly, people are like, oh my gosh, 2025, what happened to it? I need to do something. Well, if someone jumps on this Zoom, okay, zero, zero costs. If I close a sale in the messenger, 20%. If I close a sale on 800 number, 20%. That's it. That's all I take. So all you got to do is advertise. If someone has a question, say, you know what? The beautiful part about this system is it's automated. Call the 800 number. Here's my ID. They call me on the 800 number. I call them back, just like I did for the gal the other day, $2,000 in her pocket. Rob sets the lady up, rinse and repeat. It's that easy, guys. Believe it or not, it's easier to collect a $2,000 sale than it is a $200 sale. In fact, it's the most popular it's the most popular level because everybody loves the laptop deal, okay? So they click the big blue button, it goes to you. This would be yours. It's all tied to you. How is it tied to you? Because my programmer is awesome. Every single link in the back office is tied to you. It goes to your 7-minute video. So just remember the process when you joined. When you joined Get Fearless Freedom, remember the same process? That's how your people are going to join. They pay the $47. They click the join here button. They pay the $47. They make a decision. How much money do I want to make? 5 sales, 10 is $10,000 at the 2,000 level. Okay? So all they got to do is click the Getting Mastery, the Supreme, or the Freedom Elite level. $2,000, they get a full laptop set up. They get that one-on-one coaching with Rob and I, okay? And that's how that works. That's how simple this process is. If you make it any more complicated than that, then I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to tell you,
Hmm.
but that's how it works. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and we got echo now for some reason. So let me just go ahead and I will pass the baton over to you, Rob, if you wanted to. I'll mute out and then you can say what you want to say and then we'll wrap it up.
That sounds good. Yep. So let me fix one thing.
He has to fix something. How's everybody doing, by the way? Everybody crushing it online? I'm excited to be back and doing Zooms.
Just
Who
check your
missed?
phone real quick.
Sure, no problem. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, basically, all right, I got it fixed. It was an audio issue. Yeah, welcome in, welcome back, guys. If you're new here, we've been traveling like a lot. A lot of people say they like to travel, and I think their version maybe of traveling is like maybe an hour up north of their state and then south of their state or west or east, and then that's like their travel. We actually did it. So I'm gonna share with that what we did a little and then what our system does and why you're on here tonight. Yeah, we literally created a seven-figure business in a box. And so what mom was talking about, and you probably have seen our other videos or you've seen our system or you've been on the Zoom many times, the funnel system that we have and the entire opportunity really simplifies really what you need in 2025. The thing is you see these systems and these different companies, but no one, and I mean no one, is going to give the bonuses that we do and the community that we give. And it's, where a lot of people are so tired of this right here. They're banging their head against the wall. They're like, okay, I got an opportunity. Now I have no support. I have no one to close my sales, and I don't have a system that actually will earn with me while I do what I want to do in life. So, mom, dad, and I, we actually traveled through the entire US. We went to Nashville. That was amazing. That was such like my favorite place ever. That was like probably like I'd say I'd live there if a second home. So that was really cool to visit, going through Graceland, and there I am driving the truck. Got back into New York, had a big family party. That was really fun. Seeing everyone. The lakes in New York are so beautiful. I don't know if you've ever been to the Northwest, or sorry, the Northeast, guys, but Northeast has lakes that are almost just as good as Michigan's, to be honest. It's just the topography of Niagara Falls that we went up to, got to meet my good cousin-in-law. He's actually a trooper. Love that guy, such a good guy. So we just had such a blast and had a seven-figure business really complete the whole thing. There's no company like it. Everyone's looking for these jobs nowadays. They want the commissions. They don't want, the hassle. They don't want any of that. And the American dream, the Canadian dream, the Mexican dream, whatever you want to call it out there, dream actually is really still there. We just have to get off the fence. That's what we have to do, right? We have to jump off this with our parachutes. We have to take the leap of faith tonight and we just have to really see what we got, I'm not you see what we have. And just really the breakdown of what we do. And of course, you want to stay till the end because I am going to skip some of this. So I'm going to like exit out and skip towards what the levels are. But really, it's so cool to have the ability to travel. I mean, we put like 7,000 miles on the car, on the truck. We went to every single state practically, it felt, but it was actually 15 states in 30 days. Who does that? Has anyone done 15 states in 30 days? I don't think no one has actually on the sim. Unless you're a trucker, and then yes, but even truckers don't do those type of routes always. They do, similar stuff. I mean, of course, there's across the country truckers, but you know what? We created something that's easier than that, right? Instead of hauling stuff across the country and really working hard for your dollar, we have this money system. And so, really, what is it? I'm gonna skip-a-roo. Let me just continue here get to it. So I have to get to the actual part I want to show you. See here. There it is. Good. Okay, here we are. So really ultimately, yep, continue to share. Okay. The new updates nowadays, they always are asking, do you want to do something? Yes, I do. Yeah, so the easy comp plan, we really broke it down was we have four levels, right? And so what mom was talking about was really grand and awesome, but what it actually brings you to the table, like what do I get out of it? What do I get out of it? And what I noticed even traveling throughout the country, right, is everyone still has that very human basic need is what do I get out of it? On the highway, there's people that, will cut in front of you and they got to get to their turn, and we have people that want to make money. It's always going to be what do I get out of something? And really you have to change your perspective is how can I actually help share this to the world? What could I know that people would actually, have this ability where maybe by them getting into this system, they can get that freedom. You know what I mean? So it's not about you always. It's not about looking at you. It's actually about expanding on these levels and how to actually have that payment system work your way. So really cool. You can actually plug in on how you would like to get paid at each level, and it's a self-serve business. And that's the best part, right? I mean, we literally had that ability to travel and travel and travel and actually have people plug in the system while we're gone. Well, maybe they want to plug in whenever they want. That's actually what was really cool. And so the sales kept coming in. We had the automation work for us, and actually the system is a one-click funnel. So you tonight, when you get in, you will actually have where you put in how you want to get paid on the first page, and then you just click continue, continue, and boom, you got your one-click funnel. It's done for you. We have, of course, we are the blue jeans of 2025. So in 2025, almost 2026, and then we're all going to kick ourselves. Man, I was on that Zoom. I was on that Zoom in the fall, and here I'm still in 2026, the same person. We always have to change, right? We have to adapt and change and better ourselves. So the campaigns that we give you, the unlimitedness of the product of the system is really cool because things are always changing, right? In 2025, as we know, we've seen a lot in the world, right? That's happening. It's always changing. So to have a system that actually does this and keeps up with what is the newest product out there, you can use our system, by the way, as little as $200 at that level. You can actually use it and automate any business you have. So if you have a landscaping business and you need a nice capture page and you know of a person that's struggling with leads, guess what? There's $200 right there for you to sell it to them. So it's really cool, very high converting, clean capture pages that doesn't look like this, right? A lot of stuff used to look like this, right? And there still is pages out there that look like that, but we wanted to create a very clean capture page. And in the industry, we have these. So really cool. That's just the base level right there. What are you doing? Well, guys, you're simply advertising. We handle the rest. We handle the tech setup. We handle all the questions, the support. We handle all the closing of the sales. It's really cool. We also have the leads where you can go. Now, I've had a lot of people like they've always said, I want to drive fast on a raceway, right? I want to get in a Porsche and just drive fast. Well, there's a lot of people that actually say that. They get to the Porsche, they're about to step in, they see the racetrack and they go, wow, you mean I'm going to go 201 miles per hour on the track? And that's the same thing with the system. There's a lot of people that want what they want out of life with this, but they don't implement where we teach and show where to actually get the sales. So a lot of the human implementation of things, that's what I learned also traveling throughout the country, going up to Niagara Falls, Nashville. There's a lot of people like in Nashville, for instance, they're singers, right? Well, a lot of them actually, I was amazed, but like we went to Jelly Rolls restaurant, and just his life, from bottom of the pits to the top, it really came down to implementation. He took that change. He actually applied the system, what he needed to do, which was music. So that's what you're doing tonight. You are applying, you're taking the ads that we give you, and you are posting them. How fun is that? You are actually posting them. Now, if you don't post them, hey, nothing's going to happen, right? Nothing's going to happen. So we created four powerful levels. We have the funnel builder right here at the bottom. That's $200 paid one time. You can upgrade at any time and moment. You could upgrade the second you choose this level. You could upgrade the next day. Pretty cool. Of course, this is the funnel system, and it has been used for past and of course even present. I just have not been on this slide in a while. But yes, this is pretty cool to have an ability to use this system for other opportunities as well, or whatever you need. So we also said, okay, a lot of people like something more. They want the second level. So that's $500. We have side gigs included. We have software included. Extra cool software. Has anyone heard of Craigslist? You can use that and resell that to people that actually need it for their business. Also, just a lot of other extra cool stuff in that actual let me go back. Hold on here. Right here. The just it's really cool to see what we've done and added over the years. Works for, again, anyone from a real estate agent. I'm sure you guys, have a lot of realtor friends, I'm sure, right? They've pitched you a house. They said, "Hey, buy this house at the top of the market," right? I'm sure you've had those people, right? Okay, well, guess what? You can sell them this software and have them not bug you no more and actually just post on Craigslist. $500 in your pocket, Kelly, Valerie, Christina. Hey there. So that's what we're talking about. Really cool, right? Really cool how you can resell these softwares. And of course, we travel, right? We get to travel. I go up alone, I go to Vegas, they'll go, I go, we go together. And we actually got inspired by the Pawn Stars, and Dad and I actually flipped stuff a little on the side. And so we created that into the level. We're actually flipping this Harley as well. Just a lot of cool stuff and art pieces, that we even come and don't even like actually post in on the slide. We just come across them, and it's like so quick. We actually did a slot machine before we did our trip, made literally $800 in literally 30 minutes. 30 minutes, $800. We posted it and someone wanted it right away. So it was really cool. There is also a $1,000 level. Now, I don't know about you, but can you just imagine the feeling of getting $1,000? That changes a lot of stuff. Right away, $200 in food. Okay, rent towards your allocation, whatever you want to do. If you actually can, want to do whatever you want to do with it, you are helping people because you are getting them into this powerful system for them to make that as well. So we have all this goody stuff. We have faceless marketing. We have all the training and the knowledge of Mom's 13 plus years in the industry and just my modern knowledge, even at the 2000s. So we're going to talk about that. That's the most valuable. You will never, ever, you could jump out the Zoom right now, try to hop back on a couple minutes, or jump back off on the Zoom, come back with another on another Zoom, and you're gonna search for it. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna yearn for a bonus like this. You're gonna say, "Man, I was on. Robert was talking, Tammy was talking, and I just never have seen where if I plunked the money out, okay, I would never get a physical bonus." That's the online world. That's what happens nowadays, right? It's just simply what I call glorified, basically cash gifting. That's actually what it is called. And that's what happens in the online world, guys. So what we did here is we said, what can we do? We can take all the great good goodies here and we can package it all together into a really amazing bonus with automation, even more like built-in more better automation, like a physical product that they actually can actually use daily. And so we came up with it. We said, okay, how can we get, traffic to their site, which actually at all levels, by the way, we can get traffic to your funnel within 24 hours. Mom has amazing traffic vendors for website clicks and people eyeballs to your website, your sales page. Even new co-op funnels, like where if you need to buy clicks and build your list and stuff, you can do that as well. But what we said is the follow up. And like Mom said in the beginning, all right, hopefully my time is good, Mom. But you can just turn on your camera like that, nod. But but basically the follow-up of this entire process, a lot of people absolutely cannot stand talking to people. I don't know what it is. You know, I mean, I've seen people that walk up to strangers at Niagara Falls, Christina, Niagara Falls, randomly walking up, talking to each other. But the moment it's $1,000 their way and they're very interested, they clam up and they say, I reject the money. So what mom says is, how about we actually come in and we close your sales and make it happen? So that's actually what we did. We created a plug and play system where it actually can work for you, right? And so that's what's kind of funny is humans are so interactive. I've seen so many types going across this country. Beautiful country. It's actually really actually massive. So when the UK folks, I joke, guys, but the UK folks, they got nothing. Canada and the United States are massive, right? We know that, Christina. They're massive. It's massive. So other countries, no. I'm so grateful for the United States and Canada, even like it's so massive. So we created this really cool system where, you know, you saw my passion with travel. Now you want to enter this with your passion. We want to have you guys plug in to the passion, right? Find your level where you fit it and then get into your passion of making money. And really, money is the greatest tool we can ever use. But what also is a really good tool is a seven-figure business, right, in a box. So what I said to myself is, actually, I'm getting my car repaired. And I don't know how to fix an AC. Okay. I just don't. I know how to work on computers. I know how to work on a lot of stuff, but I don't know how to fix an AC. Well, I had to take it to Ford and they're working on it. And I said, well, that's awesome. I paid a little bit and now I have a brand new working AC. That's the same thing with now you get a package deal at the $2,000. We're here to rescue and save the day, combine the digital into the physical, and get you guys a physical freaking laptop. A laptop that is loaded with this business. There is nothing like it. I mean, literally nothing. Like I could walk into what is it, a honky tonk in Nashville, and they, you know, some gal or cowboy, or they'd say, "What do you do?" And this is what I have. They'd be like, "I never heard what." There's no one that and would give a laptop for an online business. Well, we do. And so you are also paired with my amazing setup. You are getting all of this great value loaded in. You literally kick back. It's like basically driving in a self-driving Tesla. Has anyone been in a Tesla that's driven for itself? Have you ever been in one of them before? Your friend, maybe? No? I was in a autonomous taxi the other day, and it was actually incredible. For all the control freaks out there, it was actually incredible. I know a lot of people, moms like, I gotta grab that freaking wheel. No, actually, it's that's what you feel when I take over and set your business up. Very smooth process. It's priceless. So we had a lot of great people. Of course, Mom, did you want to take it from here with just this bonus and how we've been able to help people and get them going tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Good job, Rob. It's like you didn't even miss a beat. I've always told everybody if you learn something, you can't unlearn it. You know, once a mind is expanded, it can't contract to its original state, right? So I just wanted to again welcome everybody that's brand new. We had, like I said, a lot of people that have some questions, training questions. I'll be posting those in the paid group. Just wanted to let everybody know that we're back. You know, it never stopped. I was on the road and I was calling and closing sales. What I won't do is I won't do training and closing sales at the same time. It's just too hard on my brain. Anyway, I will end the recording. Let me just go ahead and do that. And then let me go ahead and go off of my YouTube channel.